Hello, welcome to my videos. In this time I'm going to talk about the Liga MX week 14, the scores. Well, by the way, if you want to read my prediction that I did for this week, the last Friday, you can click in the link that coming here, right? So, they were played week 14, where the last Friday they were played two games where Toluca defeated 2-1 Puebla, where Toluca scored the two goals in the first 50 minutes of the game, and this defined the game. Toluca controlled all the game, and until the second time, 15 minutes after before the end time, Puebla scored his only goal of their team, but this wasn't enough, and Toluca won this game 2-1. And the other game of the last Friday was Tijuana against the Querétaro, that Tijuana defeated 2-1 Querétaro. This was a very strange game because Querétaro had more than 1 year that didn't win as a away team, and this is suspicious because Tijuana, let me see. Tijuana and Querétaro have the same owner. So Querétaro started winning from the minute 31 in the first half. The Querétaro was winning 1-0, and in the starting the second half, scored the second goal. They were leading 0-2, and 1 minute before the end of the game, Tijuana scored the only goal of the team. But this is weird because Querétaro needed to win this game to have possibility to enter to the Liga or the repechaje, and to save for the descenso, for the relegation table, because Querétaro is the last team of the Cocientes table. But for me, this is a very suspicious game, and the game that will be playing the last Saturday, where the first was the Guadalajara won 1-0 against Necaxa. This game, Guadalajara dominate all the game, but just scored the goal in the second half. Sorry, let me see. Yes, yes, yes. Guadalajara dominate all the game, but in the first time couldn't score a goal, and until the minute 71, Guadalajara with an amazing play that was started with Alan Mozo, and Pavel Perez scored the goal, and Guadalajara defeated 1-0 Necaxa. The other game was Tigres lost 1-2 against Mazatlán. This was the surprise of the week, because Mazatlán is one of the worst team in the league, and defeated as a away team to Tigres. That Tigres is a mess, really. With this score, Tigres fired his head coach, Chima Ruiz, and this is the second win of the tournament for Mazatlán. I remember the only team that could defeat the only team that Mazatlán had defeated before this game was Cruz Azul. It was a shame, but Cruz Azul, it wasn't the only team that lost against Mazatlán this this tournament, right? Mazatlán started winning since the beginning of the game, where they scored the game in the minute 18, and later 20 minutes later in the minute 38, Mazatlán were leading 1-2-0-2 in the half time. Later, if almost in the end, almost in the end part of the in the end of the game, Tigres has scored the only goal of the game, but this wasn't enough, and Mazatlán won this game. The other game the third game of that day was the Cruz Azul 5-0 against the León. This was a good game. Cruz Azul could have won this game, but didn't have a goal, and didn't could score the goal. Uh, to be honest, this is a good score for Cruz Azul, because in the beginning of the game, I think that Cruz Azul were going to lose this game, or if Cruz Azul fight this game was a good result. But after how Cruz Azul play the game. It was a bad score because Cruz Azul could have won this game, and with this score, Cruz Azul is far away more of the for the playoffs, and is going to play the repechaje. And the game of the week was America that defeated 2-1 Monterrey. And this time I was disappointed to Monterrey because I thought that Monterrey was going to show that they are the first candidate to win this tournament, but they didn't play a very good game. For in the first time, Monterrey was playing very good game. They started to winning in the minus 19, but later they decide to defend, but they defend very very close to his goalkeeper, and this make that America had the control of the game, and they tied the game in the minus 36, and in the halftime the game was 1-1. Later in the second time, Bucetich, the Monterrey head coach, made a lot of changes. They affected Monterrey, and America dominated more the game. And in the minute 79, America scored the second goal. And and Monterrey had the possibility to tie the game, but Monterrey failed a penalty in around the minute 88 or 89 or in the 90 that they could have tied the game, but it wasn't enough. And the worst part is that his goalkeeper, Monterrey goalkeeper, was sent off because he received a red card after he touched the ball with his hand in the middle of the of the of the field, and America won 2-1 this game. And the game of the Sunday is that Pumas defeated 3-1 Atlético de San Luis. Remember that Pumas had a new head coach, Antonio El Turco Mohamed, and this was in this game Pumas improved his football, and we can see a lot of improvement. But Atlético San Luis started to win the game in the beginning of the game. They scored the goal in the minute 2, and I thought that Pumas were going to lose this game, but no, they scored the 2 minutes after in the minute 5, and later they scored in the minute 31, and they were leading 2-1 in the halftime. Later, the game was close, was good. Both teams have a lot of opportunity goal to score. Atlético San Luis could have tied the game, and Pumas could have scored the third goal, but it wasn't until the stopping time in the minus 93 that Pumas scored the third goal and won the game 3-1. And the other game the second game of the Sunday game was that Pachuca won the game 4-1 against Santos and Torreon, and Pachuca show he is good football, where Santos is a mess like the Tigres. Santos, I think, is going to fire his head coach Fentanes. I don't know in the moment I am recording this video, they're going to fire his head coach, but really Santos is disappointing of the season because I thought that Santos were going to be in the first places of the tournament. Pachuca started to winning the game in the beginning of the game, where they scored the first goal in the minus 9. Later, 10 minutes later, Santos tied the game in the minus 19, and 12 minutes later, Pachuca scored the second goal, and Pachuca were leading the game 2-1. In the second half, Pachuca scored the goal in the minus 47 in the 2 minutes of the second half, and in the stopping time in the minus 96, Pachuca scored the fourth goal, and Pachuca won the game 4-1. And the last game of the day of the week and of the day, Juárez and Atlas tied 1-1, and Juárez, where Juárez had fired his head coach Hernán Cristante the last week, and had a caretaker head coach for the rest of the tournament. Atlas started to win the game in the beginning of the game, where Julián Quinones scored in the minus 6, and later, before the halftime, Juárez tied the game in the minus 41, and in the halftime the game was 1-1. Later, the game was war in my opinion, and in the end, the game was tied 1-1, and this score didn't help neither of the both teams. So the table is the next. Monterrey is the best team, the first team with 34 points, but it's almost impossible that they lose the number one position. The second team is Toluca with 28 points. The third best team is América with 27 points, and the fourth team is León with 26 points. Remember that the first team classified direct to the playoffs, and the fifth place is Pachuca with 25 points. Guadalajara is the sixth place with 25 points. Tigres is the seventh place with 21 points, and Azul is the eighth with 21 points. Querétaro is the ninth with 60 points. And Puebla is the 10th place with 60 points, and Santos is the 11 points with 60 points, and the last qualified to the repechaje is San Luis with 12 with 50 points. And the Atlas, Juárez, and Pumas had still possibilities to qualify, but it's very complicated. They qualify, and Necaxa, and Tijuana, and Mazatlán, they are almost eliminated. So here's my opinion about the Liga MX Week 14, the game that were played. So see you next time, Gibran.